for today's video, I'm going to teach you how to crochet Fear from the movie Inside Out. To start round 1, we will start with a magic circle. Then we will make 8 single crochets. Close the magic circle and end the round with a slip stitch. And now we have 8 single crochets. To begin round 2, start with 1 chain. Then make 8 increases. And after that, make a slip stitch. And by then, we'll have 16 stitches. To start round 3, make 1 chain. Then, make 3 single crochets. After that, make 3 single crochets in the same stitch. We will repeat that short pattern 4 times and end the round with a slip stitch. And by then, we'll have 24 stitches. For round 4, we'll begin with 1 chain. Then make 4 single crochets. In the next stitch, make 3 single crochets in the same stitch. Then we'll repeat the short pattern 5 single crochets and 3 single crochets in the same stitch 4 times, and we'll make 1 single crochet and end the round with a slip stitch. And by the end of round 4, we'll have 32 stitches. For the next 3 rounds, start with 1 chain. After that, make 1 single crochets in every stitch. Then end the round with a slip stitch. And by the end of each round, we'll have 32 stitches. After round 7, our crochet project will now look like this. Before we begin the next round, we will undo the slip stitch that we made back in round 7. Then we will grab our black yarn and make a slip stitch with it. Then for round 8, we will use the front loops only, and we'll start with 1 chain. Then we'll make 2 single crochets using the black yarn. But in the second single crochet, we will pull through using the white yarn. Then we will make 2 single crochets again. But in the second single crochet, we will pull through using the black yarn. And we will repeat that steps 8 times and end the round with a slip stitch. For the next round, round 9, start with 1 chain. Then make 2 single crochets using the white yarn. But in the second single crochet, pull through using the black yarn. Then make 2 single crochet using the black yarn. But in the second single crochet, pull through using the white yarn. Repeat that steps 8 times and end the round with a slip stitch. After making 2 rounds of checkered squares, we can now cut the black and purple yarn. We'll make 1 chain. In round 10, we'll make 5 single crochets. But in the 5th stitch, pull through using the light purple yarn. In the next stitch, make 5 double crochet cluster stitch. To make 5 double crochet cluster stitch, all you have to do is to make 5 half done double crochets. Then pull through using the white yarn. Then make 6 single crochets. In the 6th stitch, pull through using the light purple yarn. In the next stitch, make 5 double crochet cluster stitch again. Then pull through using the white yarn. Then make 19 single crochets and end the round with a slip stitch. After round 10, we can now cut the white yarn. Then we'll undo the slip stitch that we made back in round 10, and we'll make the new slip stitch using the light purple yarn. For round 11, we will use the front loops only. Then we'll make 6 single crochets and 1 decrease. We'll repeat that 4 times and end the round with a slip stitch. And by then, we will have 28 stitches. For the next 2 rounds, start with 1 chain. Then, make 1 single crochet in every stitch. And end the round with a slip stitch. And by the end of each round, we'll have 28 stitches. For round 14, start with 1 chain. Then, make 8 single crochets. In the next stitch, make 3 double crochet cluster stitch. After that, make 19 single crochets. Then, end round 14 with a slip stitch. For round 15, start with 1 chain. Then, make 2 single crochets and 1 decrease. Repeat that 7 times and end the round with a slip stitch. Before we begin the next round, grab your fiberfill and stuff our crochet project. For round 16, start with 1 chain. Then, make 1 single crochet and a decrease, and repeat that 7 times and end the round with a slip stitch. And from 21 stitches back in round 15, we'll be down to 14 stitches. For the last round, start with 1 chain. Then, make 7 decreases and end the round with a slip stitch. After that, grab your darning needle and use that to weave in the excess yarn. So for the next part of our tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to crochet the eyes of fear using a black and white yarn. To start, make a magic ring using that white yarn. And in that magic ring, make 8 single crochets. Then you can close the magic circle. Then make a slip stitch in the first single crochet. Then you can cut this yarn and set it aside. Now grab your black yarn and we'll make a French knot using the black yarn. Just like that. So pause the video and go make another one of these eyes. After making the eyes, we can now make the bow tie of fear. To make that bow tie, start with a magic ring using a red yarn. Then, make 2 chains and make 1/2 double crochet. After that, chain 2 again and make a slip stitch. Repeat that one more time and you can now close the magic circle. After that, cut the yarn and fasten off. We are now going to make the spiral shape that is above Fear's head. I'm going to use the hot glue again to secure the light purple yarn around it. To make that spiral shape, all you have to do is to grab your hook and wrap your hook using the floral wire, just like that. So now that we have everything, we are now going to use our hot glue and attach everything to Fier's body. For the very last part of our tutorial, we're now going to attach a keyring to Fier's head. So now we have finished making Fier from the movie Inside Out. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.